Hey, what's going on, everybody? Hope we're doing great today. Happy Tuesday. We've got 13 matchups on this MLB slate today. Be sure to hit that subscribe button, guys. Check out all my betting links in the description below to get in on the action. Really good promos, especially with FanDuel. New customers, bet 5, get 150 in bonus bets. So take advantage of that, guys, in the description below. And yeah, we'll hop in it here. Busy slate today. Starting with the Washington Nationals versus the Baltimore Orioles. Baltimore opening up as home favorites at -180. The Nationals +150 with the over-under at 9. Nationals coming into this matchup 54-65. Baltimore 70-49. Pitching for the Nationals is Jake Irvin with an ERA at 3.76. Pitching for Baltimore is Trevor Rogers with an ERA at 4.71. Irvin, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 5 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Rogers, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Washington, coming off an Angels loss. Baltimore coming off a Tampa Bay loss. Washington just 1-8 against Baltimore here. Yeah, they have not been good against the Orioles. Irvin coming off 2 bad starts, giving up 5 and 4 runs. Rogers has been solid here. 2 of his last 3, he's given up 2 runs in those matchups. Yeah, I'm like a Baltimore here. Nationals really struggling against Baltimore, and I'll take the Orioles at home. Next matchup, we got the Chicago Cubs versus the Cleveland Guardians. Cleveland opening up as home favorites at -140. The Cubs +120 with the over-under at 8.5. Cubs coming into this matchup 59-61. The Guardians 70-49. Pitching for the Cubs is Javier Assad with an ERA at 3.24. Pitching for the Guardians is Matthew Boyd with an ERA at 0. Assad, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. Boyd making his first start of the season last year. Coming off a 1 and 2 run game the last 2 times he pitched last year. Cubs losing to Cleveland yesterday, 8-9. Cleveland on a 3-game winning streak right now. You'll see what Boyd looks like on the mound here. Assad's been pretty decent here. And, we had ourselves a close game yesterday. I'm kind of liking the Cubs today. I'm not too in love with Boyd on the mound. I think it's a good spot for the Cubs. I'll take Chicago +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we got the Miami Marlins versus the Philadelphia Phillies. Phillies opening up as home favorites at -180. The Marlins +140 with the over-under at 9. Marlins coming into this matchup 44-75. The Phillies 69-49. Pitching for the Marlins is Valente Belazzo with an ERA at 3.05. Pitching for the Phillies is Taijuan Walker with an ERA at 5.60. Belazzo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings. Gave up 0 runs, had 4 strikeouts. Walker, his last start, he pitched 4 innings. Gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Miami coming off a Padres win. The Phillies on a 3-game losing streak, coming off 3 straight Arizona losses. Miami 3-6 against the Phillies. 2-4 on the road against the Phillies, where they've really struggled here. Belazzo coming off 2 pretty good starts on the mound for them here. Walker, he's had some rough games here. Rough series for the Phillies. I just feel like this has got to be the series where they dominate at home. They haven't played well. They don't really have any injuries. This team is pretty fully healthy. Got to be a game they win at home here, and I'll take the Phillies in this one. Next matchup, we got the Seattle Mariners versus the Detroit Tigers. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 7. Seattle coming into this matchup 63-56. Detroit 56-63. Pitching for Seattle is George Kirby with an ERA at 3.0. Pitching for Detroit is Tariq Skubal with an ERA of 2.57. Kirby, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Skubal, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Seattle on a 4-game winning streak, coming off 3 straight Mets wins. Detroit coming off a Giants win. Seattle 5-1 on the road against Detroit, where they've been really good here. Detroit just 1-6 at home. They've not played at home very well. Screwball been very solid here. He's given up 9 runs in his last 3. Pretty much averages about 2. He had that 5-run game. That's why it's kind of skewed there. Kirby coming off some good starts as well. Yeah, in a pick'em scenario here, I'm liking the Mariners on the road. Detroit playing very bad at home. I'll take Seattle on the road. Next matchup, we got the St. Louis Cardinals versus the Cincinnati Reds. Reds opening up as home favorites at -135. The Cardinals +115 with the over-under at 8.5. Cardinals coming into this matchup 60-59. The Reds 58-61. Pitching for the Cardinals is Eric Fedde with an ERA at 3.28. Pitching for the Reds is Hunter Green with an ERA at 2.90. Fedde, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Green, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 5 strikeouts. St. Louis on a 2-game losing streak, coming off a Reds loss yesterday, 6-1. They are just 2-6 on the road. Haven't played well on the road here. Green been very good on the mound. He's coming off a 3-run game, but his 2 games prior has not allowed a run. Fedde, he's been okay. Gives up some runs here. I'm liking the Reds. Played well yesterday. Green been very good on the mound. I'll take the Reds at home. Next matchup, we got the Houston Astros versus the Tampa Bay Rays. Houston opening up as road favorites at -140. The Rays +115 with the over-under at 7.5. Astros coming into this matchup 63-55. The Rays 59-59. Pitching for the Astros is Yusei Kikuchi with an ERA of 4.62. Pitching for the Rays is Shane Baz with an ERA of 4.30. Kikuchi, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 8 strikeouts. Baz, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Houston, they're hot right now. They are on a 6-game winning streak, beating the Rays yesterday 6-1. They're 6-1 on the road against Tampa, 5-0 on the road, playing great on the road right now. Kikuchi been pretty solid here. Baz, he's been all right, coming off a 4-run game, been giving up 2 runs a lot, but yeah, I'm liking the Astros. They're hot right now. They're playing very good on the road. I'll take Houston in this one. Next matchup, we got the Oakland Athletics versus the New York Mets. Mets opening up as home favorites at -160. Oakland +130 with the over-under at 8. Oakland coming into this matchup 50-69. The Mets 61-57. Pitching for Oakland is Ross Stripling with an ERA of 5.72. Pitching for the Mets is Paul Blackburn with an ERA of 3.86. Stripling, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Blackburn, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 1 run, had 6 strikeouts. Oakland on a 2-game winning streak, back-to-back wins against Toronto. Mets coming off a very bad Seattle series. They've scored 1 run in 3 games here, losing 12-1 yesterday. Not sure what's going on with the Mets, but they can't score right now. Pretty bad. Blackburn been solid, coming off 2 1-run games here. Stripling hasn't been the best on the mound, but I don't know. To pay is a big favorite with the Mets, and they've just been struggling to score. I can't do it because they've been in a very bad spot offensively. Hopefully Stripling can have a good game, but I think I got to take a shot with Oakland +1.5 on the road. Next matchup, we've got the Texas Rangers versus the Boston Red Sox. Boston opening up as home favorites at -145. The Rangers +120 with the over-under at 10. Rangers coming into this matchup 55-64. Boston 62-55. Pitching for the Rangers is Jose Urano with an ERA of 3.74. Pitching for Boston is Cutter Crawford with an ERA of 4.11. Urena, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 0 strikeouts. Crawford, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Crawford has just been getting lit up here. He's given up 16 runs in his last 3 starts here. Just been getting killed. Rangers losing to Boston yesterday 5-4. Yeah, Rangers are 1-8 on the road against Boston. They have not played well against Boston here, but Crawford's just been so bad on the mound. 5-5. I just can't trust Boston here. I know Rangers have been bad, but Crawford just gives up so many runs here. It's hard to back that up. Give me the Rangers plus 1.5 on the road today. All right, next matchup, we've got the Los Angeles Dodgers versus the Milwaukee Brewers. Dodgers opening up as road favorites at minus 125. The Brewers plus 105 with the over-under at 9. Dodgers coming into this matchup 70-49. The Brewers 67-51. Pitching for the Dodgers is Gavin Stone with an ERA of 3.40. Pitching for the Brewers is Colin Rea with an ERA of 3.38. Stone, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Rea, his last start, he pitched 7 innings, gave up 0 runs, had 9 strikeouts. Dodgers on a 4-game winning streak, coming off a Brewers win yesterday. Brewers on a 2-game losing streak. Dodgers getting Mookie Betts back in the lineup, who looked good yesterday, so definitely someone they needed back in the lineup here as they're kind of getting towards full strength offensively. They're 8-1 against the Brewers, 6-3 on the road against the Brewers here. Rhea has been very good, only giving up 2 runs in 3 starts. Stone, been good, but his last 3 games, he's been getting torched, giving up 3, 5, and 4 runs here. Yeah, today, I don't know. I think the Brewers are good dogs today. Stone, Dodgers are hot right now on a 4-game winning streak. I love Rhea on the mound. But Stone, man, he's given up, 12 runs in 3 starts. I don't love it here. I think I got to take a shot with the Brewers plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the New York Yankees versus the Chicago White Sox. Yankees opening up as road favorites at minus 280. The White Sox plus 220 with the over-under at 9.5. Yankees coming into this matchup 70-50. The White Sox 29-91. Pitching for the Yankees is Nestor Cortez with an ERA of 4.42. Pitching for the White Sox is Jonathan Cannon with an ERA of 3.91. Cortez, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 6 runs, had 2 strikeouts. He's been very bad on the mound here. He's given up 13 runs in his last 3 starts. Cannon on a 2-game losing, Cannon coming off back-to-back 1-run games here. Listen, yesterday, the downfall of what happened yesterday for the Yankees really has to be studied, because losing 12-2 to the White Sox, minus 350. I mean, that's been one of the bigger favorites probably of the year. To lose 12-2 like the way they did yesterday is insane. I mean, nobody saw that coming. White Sox didn't even see that coming. Yeah, that was just disappointing with how bad the White Sox have been, obviously. But Cortez has been so bad on the mound here. He gives up so many runs here. And you got White Sox coming in this hot. I haven't done it very much this season, but I actually do like the White Sox today. Cortez has just been awful. And coming off a game where they got lit up, wouldn't shock me they get lit up again today with Cortez on the mound early on. I'm going to take a shot with the White Sox plus 1.5 at home today. Next matchup, we got the Toronto Blue Jays versus the Los Angeles Angels. Toronto opening up as road favorites at minus 135. Angels plus 115 with the over-under at 9. Toronto coming into this matchup 55-64. The Angels 52-67. Pitching for Toronto is Kevin Gausman with an ERA of 4.42. Pitching for the Angels is Carson Fulmer with an ERA of 3.74. Gausman, his last start, he pitched 8 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 2 strikeouts. Fulmer, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 1 strikeout. Toronto coming off an Angels win. yesterday, 4-2. Toronto is 4-1 against the Angels, 7-1 on the road against the Angels, where they've been really good. Pretty even pitching matchup. Both pitchers giving up about 2 to 3 runs here. But yeah, I like Toronto. Been very good against the Angels and on the road against the Angels. I'll take Toronto in this one. Next matchup, we got the Colorado Rockies versus the Arizona Diamondbacks. Arizona opening up as home favorites at -200. The Rockies +170 with the over-under at 8.5. Rockies coming into this matchup 44-76. Arizona 67-53. Pitching for the Rockies is Austin Gomber with an ERA of 4.92. Pitching for Arizona is Eduardo Rodriguez with an ERA of 4.76. Gomber, his last start, he pitched 3 innings, gave up 5 runs, had 1 strikeout. Rodriguez, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 1 strikeout. Colorado coming off an Arizona loss yesterday, 5-4. Arizona's hot right now. They're 8-2 in their last 10. Really getting it done. The Rockies 1-4 against Arizona, 2-11 on the road against Arizona, where they've really struggled here. Gomber really hasn't been that great on the mound. He gives up runs coming off that 5-run game here. I think I got to take the D-backs at home today. Next matchup, we got the Pittsburgh Pirates versus the San Diego Padres. Padres opening up as home favorites at -200. The Pirates +160 with the over-under at 8. Pirates coming into this matchup 56-62. The Padres 67-53. Pitching for the Pirates is Luis Ortiz with an ERA at 3.40. Pitching for the Padres is Michael King with an ERA at 3.34. Ortiz, his last start, he pitched 6 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 3 strikeouts. King, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 3 runs, had 7 strikeouts. Pittsburgh 1-9 in their last 10, losing a close one yesterday, 2-1 against the Padres. Padres, I mean, they're hot. I mean, they're 8-2 in their last 10, really getting it done. Pittsburgh 1-5 against the Padres. Pittsburgh looked awful. They really have. Ortiz coming off very bad starts. He's given up 13 runs in 3 starts here. Yeah, riding the hot team here. We're taking the Padres at home. Next matchup, we got the Atlanta Braves versus the San Francisco Giants. Both teams in a pick'em scenario at -110 with the over-under at 8. Braves coming into this matchup 62-56. The Giants 61-60. Pitching for the Braves is Charlie Morton with an ERA of 4.55. Pitching for the Giants is Kyle Harrison with an ERA of 4.08. Morton, his last start, he pitched 2 innings, gave up 8 runs, had 3 strikeouts. Harrison, his last start, he pitched 4 innings, gave up 2 runs, had 3 strikeouts. The Braves coming off a Giants win yesterday, a nice shutout win for them yesterday, 1-0. Yeah, I don't really love Morton. 2 of his last 3, he's given up 13 runs in 3 starts here. Harrison's given up 9, but yeah, that 6-run game, but 2 of his last 3, he's given up 2 and 1 here. Yeah, not in love with Morton here. He's on a little bad stretch of giving up a lot of runs here. Had a close one yesterday. I think I'm going to take the home team here. In a pick'em scenario, I'll take the Giants at home. Then the last matchup, we got the Kansas City Royals versus the Minnesota Twins. Twins opening up as home favorites at -125. The Royals +105 with the over-under at 8.5. Royals coming into this matchup 65-54. The Twins 66-52. Pitching for the Royals is Seth Lugo with an ERA of 2.78. Pitching for the Twins, currently looking it up right now. Yeah, it's undecided right now for the Twins. So we'll see who ends up pitching for the Twins today. Lugo, his last start, he pitched 5 innings, gave up 4 runs, had 4 strikeouts. The Royals, coming off a Twins loss yesterday, 8-3. If you look at these numbers, they're 2-17 on the road against the Twins. Crazy how bad they've been against the Twins here. It's insane. Lugo hasn't been that good on the mound here. He's given up 11 runs in 3 starts. Yeah, Yeah, not in love with the numbers from the Royals. We'll see who ends up pitching for the Twins. Don't really love Lugo on the mound. I think I'm going to take the Twins at home today. And that's going to be it for the video. Good luck with your picks and parlays on Tuesday. Hope you guys all cash out, and I'll see you guys Wednesday. Have a good one.